Cheers!
So, we're back.
Did you miss us?
It's the Strong Girl Shuffle podcast.
Hello! And welcome back to the Strong Girl Shuffle.
Oh, yes. It's been a little while since recorded, but you guys wouldn't have known it because we were up to date. We had some sickness. We had some other things going on. February just flew by. Where did it go?
February? What a concept.
It's March now. It's March 5th. Like, what?
I've boycotted February from my calendar. It just doesn't exist anymore.
There's a leap year at that. We just like, poof, gone. We got next year and it wasn't long enough.
So we took a little bit of a spring break. But we're back. And we're ready.
This episode, we're going to be talking about Smash or Pass.
Woo! I'm so excited for this. It's been so long since I've looked at the Smash or Pass presentation that I made. I can't fully remember what's on it. So we will definitely be surprised.
Love that. We're surprised together.
Absolutely. But before we get into that, I think we need to shuffle in.
Yo. So today we're going to be shuffling in with the Animal Spirit deck. Oh,
absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, I love this one. So this is made by Kim Krans, which is like the author who did my first tarot deck, The Wild Unknown. Oh, they're just so sparkly and pretty and shimmery. Like, oh, I don't think you can really pick it up. Like, just how gorgeous these cards are.
They kind of look like snake scales or dragon scales on the back, and then they're like iridescent. So it like has this holographic film. So when it hits the light, it just shimmers. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, I can't.
I'm so excited. So I'm going to be doing some shuffling. Well, see what pops out. So it's been a little while, so I'm interested. And I haven't played with this one in a long time. So I'm interested.
I was just going to say, yeah, this is your second deck that you got, right? The first one was also Kim, but it was the animal deck.
No, the first one was the Wild Unknown.
Okay.
I don't think this was it might have been my second. I'm not 100% sure. I have to really think about that because I wanted the animal deck, but when I originally went for it, it wasn't there. So I feel like it was the third deck I got of her.
Okay.
Because I do believe the second one I got was the art type because they didn't have. I went in for the animal, and they didn't have it.
Yes.
And like the art type, I like. It's hard to read. It's a harder one to. For some reason, I just can't wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
Like it's really. It doesn't like it's. I've had other decks I heard that are Oracle, but for some reason that one I just can't get my head around.
That one just doesn't speak to you as the other ones do.
It doesn't for some reason. I don't know what it is. Like the writing is the same as my alchemy one, which I love my alchemy. I can't wait to show you that one because I haven't used
it here. Oh, I'm so excited.
Right. And so just a little disclaimer, I'm home, and so you might hear some kitties meowing. We have a Mr. Daniel who's very vocal. And we have a Calvin. Well, they seemingly are settling down, so we might not see them. But if you hear some meowing, that's what's about.
Those are just our co-hosts. Like, don't worry, we're interviewing them later.
Yes. They're going to be on the pod.
I think it's really interesting that you picked your third deck for the third month of the year. Yeah. I'm just gonna say that, and I also think it's for people who don't play around with tarot. This is something that I'm learning as well. There are some decks that just don't speak to you at the time that you purchase them. You think they're pretty, you like them, but whenever you try to read the cards, it's just not reading right, or your intuition's not on. And sometimes that's just the deck telling you that it's not the right time to read it.
Exactly. And it's funny, like one of the decks that I have, it was actually my old roommate she left behind. And like when she bought it, I was like, this is not one that really like the art doesn't speak to me, nothing speaks to me. And then there was one day I was like, yep, no, we're reading it with this one, and it was gave me some truce.
Is that the woman's one, the one that I like?
It's the Real Talk. I don't remember if that's
yeah.
No, I'm not a big fan of it, but like there's been a couple times when it's like I feel like I need to use this, and it's very true.
It's like the mean book from fucking Mean Girls.
I wouldn't say that because I've used the villains deck. That one is
Oh yeah,
like
that
that
one's a
was like
beast.
bitch slap you type of deal. Like there's
Here's the
no
truth. Accept it.
I would say I wouldn't say that the real talk is harsh by any means, or like I don't know. I wouldn't describe it as that. It's very much it's very truthful. It's real.
Yeah.
It gets you down and dirty, but I don't know.
It's like your friend telling you, this is the reality and this is how I see it. And girl, like, I'm here to listen, but real talk, you need to get this sorted out. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, I get ya.
So our card today is the
Oh,
alligator.
crocodile.
Crocodile, my bad.
Oh my God, look at their little yellow. I'm obsessed with reptiles, in
Do you
case
mind
anyone.
describing it while I find it in the book?
Little yellow and green eyes. And like, of course, Kim does such a fantastic job um paying homage to the character. Like, she really puts it in a Tim Burton kind of style where it's very black and white and then just a nice pop of
Oh,
color.
favorite.
I know, I love it so much. So the crocodile, it seems like she's kind of resting her face on top of the water. You can see, I'm calling it a her, but you can see their teeth and then a bright yellowish green eye. And then on top of them is a little bit of black and then specks of white, which kind of gives me the illusion to like it raining.
Mhm.
um don't know if that's what she was going for or if it was like more so like the darkness of night. But she seems like, yeah, it seems like she's like very in her element, so to speak. Which is what I think this card is kind of alluding to. It's like being in your element, being comfortable, but the eyes are very alert. So it's like learn from your surroundings, see what people can teach you through something that you do every day. So if you are in school, if you're at work, you're in the same environment constantly, and you think that you might not learn something, but then when you open your eyes and look around you, there's lessons to be learned everywhere. That's what I think this card says.
Okay. So one thing I found really interesting, it doesn't show the full snout. It's kind of
Yes.
at the end, so it's very much focusing not on the jaws, which you would assume with a crocodile.
Hmm.
But it is showing the teeth. It's showing that the harshness of it, but it's like it's cut off, and so it's really focusing on the eye and the
Yeah.
of it. I agree. Like from what I know about crocodiles, because I was definitely like one of those people who was obsessed with the crocodile hunter when I was a child. Uh,
Yes, ma'am.
oh, I was doing the accent and everything. Um, so what I know about them is they like to sit and wait for their prey, wait for the right time. They are they are very much capable of going up and grabbing and attacking, but they wait. I see it
Yeah.
as especially with this one, it's like I know usually when they're in the water, they have just their eye usually and their nose above the water. You really
Yes.
see them. They're in camouflage. They're sitting, waiting, absorbing the environment, the water movement, and kind of sensing it, and
Hmm.
then they wait for their moment to strike.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what the book says. So, resting, slumber, collecting energy, and cooling off. The
Hmm.
crocodile reminds us to take a step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decision, action, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is to wait.
Okay.
Got that one. That doesn't mean lying around hoping your life will change while disappearing into the water. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing, building energy, filling up
Hmm.
the vital reserves so your next move can come from a place of wisdom and power. I think
Yeah.
that's what you said, girl. You're
Yeah. I think we, it's because we rested and recovered that our intuition's just on point.
right? And I haven't used this deck in a while, so that's awesome. So this book has a really interesting way because it talks about what to do when you're in balance and when you are like feeling the energy of the
Oh, yes.
and then when you're out of balance, and then what to do to get you back into balance. So I love that about this book.
I forgot about that, honestly. I like that. All right, let's read it.
So when you are in the crocodile energy, you are wise, patient, and a silent powerhouse. When you are out of balance, you have a feeling of stuck and lash out. To bring back into balance, rest, and meditation.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so nice. And like I feel it's very fitting because like we've definitely taken a little break. I know you were very stressed
mhm.
at school and then you got sick and then I wasn't feeling right. And so there's been a lot going on. So it's very like it's okay that we took this time off. I think it's what it
Yeah.
is.
But let's take a little hydration break and then we'll get into this
Pass or
smash
pass?
or pass.
Perfect.
Yes. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that hydration break because now we are getting into the segment smash or pass.
Excited. I don't even remember what the sports were. So this edition it's all about different sports, correct?
Yes, because we were just going over oh goodness, it was the NFLs when I made this presentation. So I kind of wanted to like pardon?
Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes, right. Yes, that's when you got sick.
Yes. So to kind of like keep my brain active while I had strep throat, I made this presentation and I thought it would be really, really fun because Ali and I, we share a lot of things, but we also share our distaste in certain sports or certain strongman exercises. So I thought it would be kind of funny to do something like this and see if we swipe left or swipe right. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Are you ready?
Fancy. I love it.
Thank you. So with that being said, there's probably about 18 slides filled with a various amount of sports, and we are going to talk about if we want to play them or if we don't.
Okay, so this is not if we like the sport, but whether or not we want to play it. Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, it's kind of a little bit of both. Like if you like it and you want to play it, or if you don't like it, you'd rather not play it. That's where the pass comes in.
See, there's sports I like watching. Would that be a pass?
No. If you like watching it but you don't like playing it, that's a pass.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
thought
this is
I was definitely thinking I was going to be more Smash, but I'm like, there's a few sports that I can't play. I love watching.
well, we can definitely like I left some wiggle room here so we can discuss whether or not we want to pass on it for the moment and like explain why we're passing on it despite, like for example, I love watching people play volleyball, but I hate playing it. So, it's a pass for me.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm ready.
Yeah, so just some basic rules and basic concepts. I'm sure everybody in the millennial and Gen Z generation has seen Smash or Pass. And if you're on Tinder, then you're definitely watching it. But just for people who don't know, Smash or Pass is a game in which participants vote on whether they want to swipe right or swipe left on sports in our case. So it's based on the idea that you've played it before and like, or would like to learn it and just want to play it. So are we ready? Speaking of
I'm
play.
ready. Let's go.
All right, first one is basketball.
Pass.
Mad pass.
That pass.
Soccer.
I liked goalie.
Me too.
Yeah, but that's I would say more of a pass. Like given the option.
Crazy. Girl, it's a smash for me.
Really? No.
Oh yeah, I loved playing goalie.
I like playing goalie, but like I don't know. Softball, smash, 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 smash.
Smash, 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 smash.
Yeah. So I didn't play soccer because I was busy playing volleyball.
All right, tennis.
Pass.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Boring.
that's a smash.
Smash.
My brother and I, we used to like go to the tennis court behind, we have like a stadium that they would have the Salmon Festival every July. And in the summer, my brother and I would go behind the Salmon Fest and we would play tennis while there was a concert playing in the background. It was beautiful.
Mhm. Hockey, smash, smash, smash. What? You are not Canadian.
I can't state. What do you mean?
There's road hockey.
Okay, road hockey is different. This is ice hockey.
Hockey's
I
hockey.
should have elaborated.
No, still smashing. Smash, smash, smash.
Okay. All right. All right. Badminton.
Oh, smash. Love me some badminton.
I pass.
What? You do tennis over badminton? I'm learning so
Two
much.
completely different things.
I-
Two
I-
completely different things.
I totally agree. I'm learning so much. Smash! Oh, I love a good game of badminton. Throw me in, coach.
The birdie's too light, so when I hit it, like it just flicks too high.
Oh, I love it.
Smash. Weightlifting.
Smash, smash, smash!
Smash, 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 smash. Rugby.
I never played it, but I.
If you want to learn it, then it is a smash. There's a team.
I would learn to play it. I don't think I would be very good at it, but I would consider that a light smash. Like
A tap.
What's
There's a there's a team that plays in my backyard, not like my actual backyard, but I have a playground behind my backyard, just for context. So there's a team that plays in my backyard and I watch them play rugby all the time. It's so phenomenal. And it's not just men either, it's women playing rugby as well. Like there's a female team and then male team after. Like it's pretty interesting to watch.
Pass for you. I didn't hear. Pass for you. I didn't hear.
It was a smash for me. This is a smash for me. This is smash, 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 smash.
Oh, I did this in middle school, high school, one of them. Oh, I loved it.
They just blend together at some point in your life. No, I adore archery. I actually made my own bow.
Nice. No,
Yeah.
archery is something like I can see myself getting into later on in life. But yeah, no, totally would smash.
Yeah. Okay, now I gotta ask you a question because there's two type of bows. Oh, there's multiple type of bows, but like when you're learning archery as like a competitive sport, there's the bows with the wheels on it, and then there's the bows without. Which one would you pick?
With the wheels on it? There's wheels?
Yes.
Oh, didn't know that was a thing. So the other
Yes. So the one that doesn't have the wheels, it's more of a it's a long bow, but it's for shorter range versus the wheels kind of give you like more dexterity. So it gives you like a longer accurate shot. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't say. I wouldn't be able to judge that because I've never done it.
The one with the wheels is I could be wrong. Somebody can correct me on this, but I do believe it's the hunting bow. So it gives like a more speedy arrow. Like when you're shooting it, it shoots faster because of the wheels.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways. Track and field.
Yeah. I did like stop putting track and field, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. Volleyball. Already talked about it.
I played some volleyball. I enjoyed it, but like I wouldn't play it again.
For me, like it was I have carpal tunnel. So like that's my excuse. I'm sorry that I'm gonna use that excuse. But like that shit hurts.
Same.
She's rough. Kayaking.
That's sport? You call that a sport?
Yes, ma'am, it's in the Olympics.
Kayaking or rowing?
Now you got me second guessing myself.
Rowing is in the Olympics. Fact check.
We're fact checking, folks.
So rowing, I would consider doing. I've never done it, but I think I would enjoy it. Actually, I use the rowing machine a lot, and I really enjoy the rowing machine.
Canoeing and kayaking at Summer Olympics. It's a thing. It's been a thing since 1936.
How would you judge that?
So it's called the slalom and sprint. So I'm assuming it's just like speed. Yeah.
No, I think I would probably pass on that. I don't, because the kayak's the one where you're like inside versus the canoe where you're Yeah, I much prefer canoeing over kayaking.
No, I can agree with that. Kayaking is a little bit, it's just you and you have your feet covered.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel like I feel trapped in that. But
oh,
canoeing
you
I
do.
would do.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. I agree with you. This is a pass for me. I like it for a leisurely thing, but not for a sport.
Yeah.
So passing, bowling,
Smash, smash, smash.
smash, 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 smash.
I was in a bowling league when I was a kid. I love me some
Were
bowling
you really?
every Saturday.
Oh, girl. I only taught leagues, but it was only the little leagues. So,
No, I was in the little leagues. That's fine.
oh,
Yep, every
such
Saturday
good days.
was.
Curling.
Gosh, I love curling. I did curling for years. You're passive, bitch. Well, why?
If I wanted to use a broom, I'd be cleaning my house. I'm good, thanks. I don't need no shit on no ice.
Fuck, man, it's so fun. There's so much math to it. I love curling.
I will say, I really, when we were doing this in gym class, I want to say it was high school, but maybe it was middle school. We had like the stones, but they were on ball, like they were on rollers, so you could like roll them on the gym floor. That was fun.
Oh
I
no,
will say
I
that.
I fully I loved I did curling for years. I was on a few teams in high school. Um I did skipping a little bit. Skipping's fun. There's a lot of knowing the ice. There's a lot of like technique to it.
What is skipping?
So the point where the person at the end who's holding the broom, which is your target, to
Yeah.
judge where to turn the stone to go.
Oh.
Very
Okay.
technical sport.
Yeah. I
No,
don't know. I think that's why I can't get into it.
really.
Maybe no. Swimming.
Smash, smash, smash! Oh, swam for years, did it, loved it.
If it's the kiddie pool, I'm okay.
I love swimming laps. Love it, love it, love it, love it. My niece is a very
Oh,
much a competitive swimmer.
I liked believe it or not, I like diving. I really like doing that, like going seeing how deep you could go in the water. But
You don't want
when
to.
it
You don't
comes to
want to
like,
deep dive. Those are different sports.
yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Like
because
I wouldn't
if
be,
you dive too deep, you're wasting time going lower. You want to go forward, not down.
yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think it's an interesting thing, but I can't do laps.
I love laps. I never liked the flipping at the end.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of a little bit of a waste of time, but I think it's more so for like, no.
It's not a waste of time. I'm just it hurts my ears.
Oh. Oh,
'Cause
yes, that's right.
because if you don't spin, like basically you 1, 2, 3, you spin around and you kick off from the board.
Oh,
But if you don't, you have to tap usually with 2 hands, depending on which swim you're doing, and then you have to turn your body and kick off. So it's way faster to flip. It'll bother
okay.
my ears.
Okay. No, I get that now. Yeah. Okay. I
So
could
for
see that.
skiing, is it cross country or downhill?
Downhill.
I'll pass.
I'm also passing.
I did it
Move
one
along.
day. Boxing. No.
I'm smashing.
Maybe
Sure. During the pandemic, actually, that was one of my birthday gifts that my partner gave me. It was a pink boxing bag, and he also got me some boxing gloves to match, which was pretty awesome.
I've done it. I think it's a great workout. Well, like I've done just like kicking
Mm.
and punching, but to actually go do a boxing match, no desire.
Oh, I grew up with a brother, so I think that's where it comes from too. It's like we
Well,
did wrestling growing up, and then it transitioned from wrestling to boxing.
yeah. No, because I know people who watch wrestling and but no, boxing, it's no, I'm not a fan.
All right. And that's all I really have. But we can definitely go over some more sports if you'd
Why can
like.
we
Like,
didn't have football, the actual sport of football, with the Super Bowl?
because I wanted to talk about the Super Bowl. When I was making this, I had the mentality that we would talk about the Super Bowl.
Fair enough.
So, football, smash or pass.
Oh, smash. Smash, smash, smash. Fuck yeah, I love football.
I'd like to be the runner. I think that would be my place on the field.
Like a tight end where you run and catch the ball.
Yeah.
See, you are a Travis Kelsey. I'm a Jason Kelsey.
Oh my god.
Oh, did you
When their
watch it?
mom showed up on the field.
Which what?
Oh, when when it was at the end of the Super Bowl and Travis Kelsey and Jason were on the field, they were like, getting all hyped up, saying hi and thanks to everybody. Their mom showed up on the field and gave them a hug and gave them like, I'm proud of you speech. I fucking bawled.
Oh, you mean when they played against
Bawled.
each other? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ball my eyes out. Oh, yeah. Yes. No. Jason Kelsey announced it yesterday. It's been a 40-minute speech. It's beautiful. I bawled my eyes out. Him talking about his brother, him talking about his wife, talking about the. Oh, it was absolutely amazing. But
Wow.
they're releasing their podcast tomorrow, talking about like I sit down with Jason, with Mama Kelsey, or Ed Kelsey, Papa Kelsey. So I'm
Wow.
excited to watch that, and I'm interested too because I I don't know how much you've been following, but there was actually a shooting at the Super Bowl parade in Kansas City, which was very
I
hurt.
did. Sad. Yeah.
But no, the football I watched it live. It was a game. It was a good game. I must say it was very touch and go there. If the Chiefs were going to win it, I did not think they were going to.
Can we just I'm sorry. Can we talk about the ick moment?
What?
Viva Las Vegas? Why? Just why?
They're in Vegas.
I know, but like, come on.
Well,
It,
see, and he wasn't gonna do because he's known for, you gotta fight for your right to party. And see, he
yeah.
wanted to do that, but then the announcer were kind of like, "Go do it, right, come on."
Yeah.
That's so he did the Viva Las Vegas thing, which it was, but I understood it. Um, it was pretty cringy, but yeah.
Yeah, just a little. I I really enjoyed it, even though I don't really watch a whole lot of sports. I mainly watched for the Super Bowl, but I this was actually my Valentine's Day date. I watched it, the Nickelodeon version of it. So, yeah, they actually broadcasted the Super Bowl on Nickelodeon. They had SpongeBob doing the introduction. So, years ago, SpongeBob, there was an episode where they did the Bubble Bowl. So, they came up, they sang this very beautiful song. They actually sang it again this season. And then while you're watching the Super Bowl happen, you're seeing Larry the Lobster on screen. SpongeBob and Patrick are actually like being the narrators of what's happening. And Sandy Cheeks was on the screen at one point. And then I also remember like when they panned to celebrities, they made them fish. So it was like, oh God, I think it was like I can't remember now, but Harry Styles was there and they made him a fish. Um, Taylor Finns instead of Taylor Swift. it was just so good.
Sounds
So
it.
that's, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, but I thought it was really cool that Nickelodeon kind of like broadcasted it so that way adults that have kids can watch it too and their kids can watch and be like, hey, that's SpongeBob, I know him, like I thought it was really nice. And it was the only way to convince my partner to watch it with me. So,
Oh, I told my roommate, I'm like, we're watching this. She's like, yeah, yeah, okay. And then it went into overtime, and she watches football, but she wasn't like invested like I was. And then
Mhm.
she was hyped.
Good.
It's like,
Sometimes you just gotta like sit down, buckle in, because
I
like
just appreciate it.
yeah, exactly. It's the same thing with hockey. Like for me to say that I'm gonna watch a hockey game, like the first 30 minutes, I'm kind of just like, okay, like this is happening, whatever. But then like you start getting invested in the players and the sport, how much time is left, how many goals they got, like how close they are to getting a goal. Like, oh, it's crazy. Yeah.
No, I agree with that. Awesome. All right. So now we're going to move on to our closing section. This has been a really fun podcast, I must say.
This
Yeah,
is a good first episode back from our break.
it is. Yeah, no, I was very excited. Sorry I talked too much about Strawman, but I was and we're
Okay,
not
first
gonna
of
do
all,
Strong Girl Shuffle. We're supposed to be talking about the highlights, the big stuff.
exactly. I was
Uh,
just gonna say, don't ever apologize about talking about strongman too much. That's literally our whole persona. Like,
I
that's
know,
what
but I
we're
just don't
about.
know if it's interesting to other people. As interesting as it is to me. But but you also get excited when people are passionate about things. So it's like,
Mhm.
uh,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right. I think it's time to do a little recap. I'm sure our viewers have been dying to see how we've been doing with our goals. And we want to know how you guys are doing too. So please, 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 please don't be shy. Message us in the comments on Instagram, even on TikTok, because we're on TikTok now. Just yeah, send us a message. Let us know what you guys are doing, what's going on in your life, what's something that you want to work on, and maybe we can even incorporate it into our podcast and work on it with you. You know, we're wanting to grow too. We're girls that just want to keep learning. So don't be shy. Hit us up.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. So how is your goals? We'll start with a couple with you first.
Okay. So my goals have been going progressively well. I think my sleep definitely needs to be upgraded because I've been crashing around 8 o'clock and then getting up at 5 in the morning to start my day, which,
That's a lot.
it's, yeah, with school and work, I kind of have to be up a little bit earlier in the morning. So it's a little bit of a bummer, but um, I need to like learn to kind of shut myself down at a certain hour so then I can rest fully and get like a full night's sleep. So that's something that I'm definitely going to be including into my goals in this coming
Add
month.
into it.
Yeah, because it's definitely a little bit tricky, especially where we had those few weeks off. I've been very, very naughty with my sleep schedule. So we got to get that back on track. So I'm adding that to my goals, and my water intake is going fantastically. I probably get four. I drink 3 of those a day, and it's been killing my kidneys. But
It is
I
not killing them. It is like preserving them and flushing them out.
I have
You're
to
putting
pee
like
every
cookies
20
in the
minutes.
thing.
My professors disagree with that. But I'm still taking the water intake. I actually feel like my skin looks a lot better. Like I look tired because this week's been busy. March is a very busy month.
It's only
Um
Tuesday and it feels like a Wednesday for me. I don't know.
Honestly, I feel the same way. I kept telling that to my students. I was just like, yo, it's like halfway through the week. And they looked at me, they're like, Miss Megan, no, no, you are wrong. Um, and then with the steps, I am actively working on getting 10,000 steps a day on top of doing my gym time. So that's always a bonus. And I haven't been doing a lot of personal writing. I have taken some time over the weekend before I had to like buckle down and do some studying and work on some interviews and practice my interviews. Um, but aside from that, I did do a little bit of freelance work over the weekend, and I got in contact with somebody here on the island who is working with a horror genre and trying to raise the popularity of that. And she redirected me to another publisher. So there's another option out there in case the first one that I try to get in contact with doesn't really work out.
Nice. It's so exciting.
Yeah. All right. And what about you?
Let's see. So I've been doing pretty well with going to the gym. So I went this morning, had a hard leg day. Whew, I'm
Yeah, you did.
not feeling it. My booty's hurting, but
That's
so I did
right.
some strongman. So right now, like our strongman, like normal Friday has been taking a little break, but I did
Mhm.
still go this past Friday with one of my friends. And that one really good. I did a, I did deadlifts and some circus dumbbell, which went really well. And then on Sunday I went again. I did really well with the log. So I was struggling with the clean, like the part where to get up to my chest. Um,
Mhm.
and so I was really been working on focusing on lowering the weight and just working on that technique to get it to my chest. And so my
Mhm.
goal, I had originally planned to do 130 for a bunch of reps, but then next thing you know, it's there's 135 on the bars or on the log. So we did that, and I did get up to 140. So I was pretty excited. The clean was so much better than the last time
Good.
because that was the issue. Like I just couldn't get to my chest.
Yeah.
And that's also part of like working with like my glutes and really focusing on that is because I need to get that hip drive. So I'm
Yep.
feeling much better about that. Um, and then I'm leading right into my prep for New Brunswick's in about 6 weeks now. That's fine.
I am so excited for you.
Yeah, I'm very excited for it too. Meal prep's been going really great. Last week was awesome. I was really on point. I made a
Good.
couple different things. I did chicken and rice and um with like a mushroom sauce, and then I did
Ooh.
this hamburger, basically like hamburger helper type of thing, which was really good with egg noodles. Um,
Ooh.
it was really good. I just finished that last
Love.
that yesterday. Water's been getting it could be better. We're getting there. Like it's definitely like on the lower spectrum, but I'm at least getting one full bottle, which for a little while that's improvement.
That's I was just gonna say that's better than last time that we were talking.
And last time was a lot less.
Have
um,
you been watering your plant app?
I actually had forgotten about him, but we're back in track now. We have a mushroom. Let's see. So
Wait, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but like does it shrivel and die if you don't water it, or is it like just
it gets a little dehydrated. It looks rough. It gets dry and it's like
because like I know for me, I use a Tamagotchi to keep my water intake,
delicious.
and
Okay, so I didn't water my plant today. So
okay.
look, this is my new mushroom.
Oh, the poor baby.
We're gonna water him because I did drink one whole water bottle today. So that's
Woohoo!
yes.
Does he change automatically? I'm sorry, I'm just entranced by this app.
So after my 5, he's still looking a little thirsty, but he's better.
He's got some color back to him.
He's got some color. I did grow. I think the last time we were looking, we had Sunny. We have now
Yes.
and Sunny, and we're working on our mushroom.
Aw, that's
Okay,
so good.
I do need to water. I guess that means I gotta water myself.
That's right. Hydrate break.
So yeah, so no, mostly my goals have been going really well. I'm happy with them. I did have a bit of some gym anxiety on last week, but we're getting through that. And it was like there's literally no reason for it. Like I'm going to community gym. There's no pressure, but I don't know. I just put pressure on myself for no reason.
No, I can understand that because like even myself, I stick to one little corner of my school gym, and that's where I stay. And then there's guys who are like smaller than me, and they try to go for the heavier weights. So like for me, it's an auditory issue. Like I hate hearing people at the gym.
Hmm.
So like I got these headphones to kind of help with that. But I still find it very difficult to kind of like bust out of that corner. So that's where my gym anxiety comes from. So is it kind of like the same thing? Like you get a little bit nervous because there's people there and you're trying to do your thing, or
It I don't know what it was, to be honest. And
okay.
like it is it's a small area. Like there like today I wanted to do like the squatting on the half ball, but like there was like 3 people there and like someone wanted to use the pull-up bar. So it's like I didn't
Oh.
just because it just felt odd. Um
Yeah.
type of situation. But no, it like there I don't know what the root of it was. Like, man, it's like
Like
my roommate was it already inside waiting for me. Like she wasn't waiting. Like she does her own workout and I do mine. Um,
yeah.
like the thing is, I don't listen to music at the gym yet. Because I never
Oh.
I did one. I don't know where my headphones are. I didn't start going to the gym with headphones because I had my trainer, so I was always talking to people, and so
Yeah.
gone to the gym with headphones. I've gotten in that zone, and that might be part of it too. Is I need to make sure I have my headphones to get in the zone, do my own thing, and not worry about other people. But like
Yeah.
They're literally seniors. There's nothing to be worried about.
I can understand you being a little bit nervous though, because like you don't have when you were with your trainer, you had like almost the entire green. Like people had space to do their own thing versus in the public gyms, it's a little bit smaller, more condensed. People are not necessarily bumping shoulders with one another, but it's pretty
Oh, it's
tight.
very small. Like it's just basically a strip. There's
Yeah.
think
Wow.
think smaller than a hotel gym. And
Oh,
then there's
wow.
so it's very it's tiny. And then there is one spot over to the side which has like the kettlebells and some more like stuff that I usually use, but there's only one person allowed there because it's a very like that's maybe a 10 foot by 10 foot space.
Yeah.
So it's like and
Well,
that's part of it. It's very small.
I would definitely, if I can make a recommendation to kind of help with the gym anxiety, like for me, I know the earlier the better. That doesn't necessarily work with my schedule. So I just kind of have to suck it up and go with it. But maybe you can talk to the front desk and see if there's a certain time that less people show up, and then that way you have that space with the kettlebells, and then you can do your ball exercises. Definitely there's some ways around your gym anxiety, and I found that that was one of them. Trying to find a good time where there's less people.
Oh yes, no, the amount of people and the amount of space you have is definitely a big factor for it. So now we're gonna go into our closing tarot. So when I was
Mhm.
shuffling, the bottom of the deck was a beautiful peacock.
Oh my gosh.
Another moment,
The M Peacock, the Canadian.
Melissa. Holy shit,
Hmm.
Melissa Peacock.
Oh, so she is a beautiful peacock. Very, you know what, actually, this is gonna sound really weird, but there's there's two variations of the peacock. This is a male peacock, obviously. Female peacock is white. The male peacock is more colorful to kind of like engage his mate into liking him a little bit more with some color, because we love a man who dresses up. Um, so this one is a beautiful teal and blue, and it kind of has the same colored eye as the crocodile that we saw in our first little half. And their feathers, typically they have very big long quills on the back of their body to kind of like give the illusion of eyes, and Kim pays homage to that on the very top of their head. And he has two, four, six, eight of those sticking out of his head, and they all look, to me they look like avocado pits, but I know that they're meant to look like eyeballs. But just to give you that like illusion, you know. And it's a side profile, so it's very like, looking at my best side, get my best angle kind of perspective. And they're just, oh, I don't know, birds scare me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It's really funny because I like lizards, but I'm a bit nervous about birds, even though they're the same family.
All right, so what do you think the peacock means?
I don't know, this one's kind of tripping me up a bit. I think it's because I'm staring at all the eyes. Oh gosh.
All right, so
Oh,
I think this means um the peacock normally is like a sign of beauty, but
mhm.
it's not showing the full fan like you would normally.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if it's more like inner beauty, maybe being like, even though you're not showing off your beauty, it's still like you know that you are capable of this beautiful feathers behind you, but you don't need to show it off to everyone. You
Okay.
fragrance yourself.
Okay.
I'm that's I don't know.
No, I like that. The way I see it, and I think this kind of comes from the fact that like I find them a bit intimidating because they're quite aggressive creatures. And they have to be. They have to be. They have a pecking order. It's a thing. So when I saw this card, it kind of looked intimidating to me. Like it was standing off, like it was saying, like, you come
Back
close to
up.
me and Exactly. You'll find out what happens if you get too close. You can see one side of me, but wait until you see the rest, kind of thing. So, the way that I see this card, it's almost like a little intimidation. It's like you only see one side of the story, but wait until you see the full turnaround because I have so much potential that you just don't see yet. So, it's like kind of blending it in with the crocodile. Like you don't, you're being patient, you're waiting, but just wait until that moment where you can shine and show all your feathers because you're just going to stun everybody with your inner beauty, your strength, your power, and your motivation and will to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Yes. And it just kind of made me realize so Hannah Lindsay, her nickname is Swampy Crocodile, and her one of her friends like is Mel Peacock. They grow together all the time. Like
Oh my gosh, that's
so
brother, too close, too close.
so the peacock, inner beauty, compassion, assimilation of anything. The beauty of a peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think of it coming from the plumage, but the secret to a peacock is the beauty that resides within and extended outwards indefinitely. This adaptable creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it is not to harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock typically is an extremely rare, not many of us reach the advanced levels of acceptance of self and others. When we are in balance, we are confident and kind. When we are out of balance, we can't digest situations. To get back into balance, meditate on the navel. That's second meditation. You need to meditate, apparently.
I guess so. So a navel meditation is a full body meditation where you're lying down on your back and you're focusing on your belly button moving up and down. Just for context, it's one of my favorite meditations. It's something that I do when I can't get to sleep and I'm like restless, like the day before your competition. You're just like, I don't know how tomorrow's going to go. I'm so nervous. I'm so hyped up, but like I'm also like worried about how it's going to go, who's going to be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's when I do my navel meditation. It's like, okay, like I need to focus on one thing, and that's my breathing to bring me back. Um, so yeah, I
Well,
think that's a good one.
cool. Yeah. Awesome. So that ends up our podcast. So, Miss Megan, where would people would like to follow you at?
I'm glad you asked. So you can actually follow us on 3 different servers now. Our first and main one is our YouTube channel, which is SG Shuffle Podcast. And that's a capital P for all you lovers out there. And you can also find us on our Instagram with the same name and our TikTok.
God, but I
Yeah.
keep forgetting it pops up every now and then. Like, oh, look at us.
Yeah, I need to get into the act of posting on TikTok the same time that I post on Instagram because I do tend to forget a little bit. TikTok is not my main program, but we are getting into it. And honestly, I'm kind of obsessed. It's definitely evolving to the creepier side of TikTok. So I apologize if you ever go on our TikTok and you just see like the spooky ghost videos because that's all that shows up for me right now.
Oh no, that's your personal. It won't show everyone else. It's based on what you like.
I know, but all our For You page on our Strong Girl Shuffle podcast channel is just creepy.
Oh, is it? That's because
Yeah,
it's not. Oh, that's don't worry about
I'm
that.
sorry. I mean, hold on. There you go.
Haunted Mansion.
Even though it's not Halloween, I'm forever in Halloween mode.
And you can. Where can we find you personally?
Well, my personal Instagram is Handora_readings, where I've actually been posting a few photos for my journalism communications course. And as of tomorrow, I'm actually going to be making my own website. So I might do a little plug in there every now and again. So if you guys want to check out my writing or my photography or just see what's going on my side of the world, you can definitely check out that. If you want to go see Allie and maybe get a little inside peek on her training regimen before the competition, you can find her at
Allie_strong_woman.
I'm so excited for you. I can't wait.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm very excited. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you everyone for joining us for this another episode of the Strong Girl Shuffle podcast. It's been really fun. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, not Facebook. Check us out on
Pass.
Yeah. Check us out on Facebook. Fuck.
We have 7
You
minutes.
can check us out on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
Thanks so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We really want to hear from you guys. And thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one. We had a lot of fun with it. We got a little silly.
I think so. A little. Facebook.
One day Facebook crashes.